Seth Curry. Andre Drummond. Ben Simmons. Kyrie Irving. Kevin Durant. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Nash. Introducing the starting five for your Minnesota Timberwolves. Patrick Beverly. At guard, 6'4", number 0, D'Angelo Russell. Anthony Edwards. At center, 6'11", number 32. Fans, your Minnesota Timberwolves.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. So the Nets starting five. They've got Seth Curry. Andre Drummond is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's KD in at the 3 spot. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. D'Angelo Russell out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. And, Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big man up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think, will be the ones that end up on top.
And Durant puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Towns. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Russell. That one doesn't drop. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Right side Simmons. KD on the wing. And the 3 ball is good.
Don't you love how decisive Kevin Durant is on the offensive end? He doesn't think twice before he lifts from long range.
Outside Edwards. Driving to the basket.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Russell against Irving. It is now to Durant. Back to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
Curry dishes to Durant. And the Nets, another three.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Russell. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Beverly, the pass to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Edwards, that's good.
Impressive awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Dependable at finding teammates with a terrific look there.
Russell against Irving. Outside Curry. And that's good for 2.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Passes to Towns. Tries again. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
And so he hits both. And with the length Vanderbilt has, Doris, he can be a handful. Very impactful.
Yeah, he can. That wingspan on a power forward frame, he's got the opportunities now to let that work pay off. This guy is fearless on the floor.
Now, here is Irving. Outside Curry. His three-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail. Outside Russell. He dishes it to Edwards. Down low. Here's Towns. Double clutches. And he lays it up and in. Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, how about the anticipation from Karl Anthony Towns? Beats everyone to the spot and goes right back up with it.
Now the pass to Curry. Durant for 3. It's good from long range. Durant's got 9 points. And so it's Russell with him. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 3. Right side Towns. Towns is doubled. Out to Russell. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Minnesota.
D'Angelo Russell is not afraid to make some big-time momentum-swinging shots. Nice to see him answer back right there.
Now here's Curry. Dishes to KD. Pass to Drummond. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Russell. 4 on the clock. Curry kicks to Irving. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Beverly the pass to Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Irving against Russell. Stolen by Beverly. Pass to Edwards. He kicks to Russell. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. Okogie's checked in for Edwards. And it's Beasley in for Patrick Beverly. The Nets also changing it up. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's Brown in for Durant. Here's Okogie. Goes up again. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 5.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Here's Russell. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
Irving kicks to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Tie game in Minnesota. And we'll return shortly. Well, plenty of firepower, but Kyrie Irving committed to digging in at the defensive end as well.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs and our consistent effort from our wings as well, helping me out. I may not make the right play every time on defensive end, but, we're doing a great job of covering for one another. And, I cover for my teammates as well as they cover for me. So, that's just a tribute to our team success on the defensive end.
Now it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively.
And it's a collective effort. So even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stops.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Minnesota, Russell in the backcourt with Beasley to his side. McDaniels is out there with Naz Reid, and it's Okogie into the three.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
Now here's Beasley. Driving in, softly drops in the 40. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Brown outside. Passes it to Harris. Kicks it to Mills. They can't stop the run with that one. Timberwolves leading by 7. Okogie for 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And he really on his heels on that possession, didn't know what to do.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Prince has checked in for Josh Okogie. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front. Look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. Prince wide open. And the Timberwolves take on 2 more.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Griffin kicks to Mills. Harris passes to Mills. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
There's the pass to McDaniels. Here's Reid. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Reid's got the lead up to 10 now for Minnesota. Up top, Mills. Defended by Beverly. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Minnesota making some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. Vanderbilt comes in for McDaniel. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Malik Beasley. Now here's Mills. Harris outside. Cranes the three-pointer. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, catch and shoot. Is that Joe Harris' specialty? I think it is.
Towns finds Edwards. Prince outside. And another three for Minnesota.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Mills with it. Puts up a three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Mills has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
1:43 left in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And the three off target. Nets trail by 7. To the middle. It's deflected. And stolen by Prince. Back to Beverly. Pass to Vanderbilt. Harris against Edwards. 5 on the clock. From 13. Got a piece of it.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Brown dishes to Mills. Pass to Claxton. Back to Mills. Passes it to Claxton. The dish to Mills. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on the mark.
Okogie's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a new group in for the Nets. Simmons checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Brown. Curry's checked in for Harris. And Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. Now here's Beverly. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, the pass to Edwards. Back to Beverly. Over Irving. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And Brooklyn with another turnover here.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
They found a slight edge on the boards, and they've done it with nothing but raw determination. I mean, look, they've got talent, but the passion is there, and that separates these guys. There's
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Look at Patty Mills. What a contribution.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Simmons is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Curry. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Curry kicks to KD. Back to Curry. That one goes. Count it. Curry's got the first bucket of the third here for the Nets.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
Here's Beverly. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Irving. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
Elbow shot. Rebounded by the Nets. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
Russell kicks to Towns. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Russell. Curry against Russell. Curry passes to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Curry finds KD. Bucket is good. KD's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
Great play calling, great execution. Leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Malik Beasley in for Patrick Beverly. Timberwolves passing it around. Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Reed. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. The kick out to Irving. Drummond trying to get himself free. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Simmons.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Reed. Back to Russell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Doris, the last few years for Russell has seen a lot of turnover and change for that young man.
And you know what? That can really slow down a player on the court more than you think. Last handful of years, Russell has changed teams and coaches several times, and yet he has still continued to be a factor on the floor.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Edwards. Simmons against Beasley. Russell feeling it out a bit. Shoots over KD. And Durant sends it back.
But Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
Count the basket.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Beasley against Curry. So the wing on the left. Now here's Reed. Tight defense on him. McDaniels passes to Reed. Another shot. Up again. Missed it, even after all those chances.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Simmons passes to Durant. Outside Curry. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And now an 8-point Nets lead. Minnesota's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And the Timberwolves call time here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Okogie's checked in for Minnesota. And the Nets making a change here as well. Aldridge is checked in. Here's Okogie, defended by Durant. 1:22 left to play in the third. 4 on the shot clock. Beasley for 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge. And here are the Nets. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Simmons on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. It's Durant on the wing. Makes it off the glass.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Timberwolves trail by 10. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Russell kicks to Reed. And it's Beasley in the corner. Not enough on that one as it misses. Nets leading by 10. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Russell. Pass to Irving. Inside. And KD the bucket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Russell against Irving. From deep. He can't get it to go. And so it's Brooklyn. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Russell's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Edwards is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Puts one up from 19. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Timberwolves trail by 14. Outside Edwards. Passes it to Okogie. Towns against Aldridge. Here's Okogie. Knocked away. And stolen by Simmons. Brown feeling it out a bit. Outside Irving. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Nets lead by 17. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, also, I think their blocked shots really jump off the page. They've sent a lot of attempts right back where they came from today.
Minnesota again turning it over. Drummond's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Nets leading by 17. Outside Irving. He dishes it to Brown. Back to Irving. Takes a shot at the elbow. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like this has become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Russell's checked in. Vanderbilt the pass to Russell. Will it go? The rebound by the Nets.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Outside Irving. Count it. Good.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Towns. 9 points for D'Angelo Russell.
This guy, an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
He kicks it to Towns from deep three-point range. That shot is off.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Left side Irving. Clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Brown, good.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
That's a nuanced understanding of pick-and-roll play. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
Irving against Russell. Irving dishes to Harris. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Then for the Nets, Kevin Durant comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Seth Curry in for Harris. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Russell kicks to Edwards. And he drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Irving passes to Drummond, and stolen by Russell. Beasley with a clean look, drills it from outside.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Russell. That's all good, and that's his fifth basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And this is what D'Angelo Russell does out here, right? He's a dynamic scorer who doesn't lack for confidence.
Durant against Edwards. Durant drawing the double team. Right side Simmons. And on the way from Irving for 3. They get the rebound. Drummond. And just miss after miss right now.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Nets.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. They could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
They really did, and I think it shows a little bit of the character of this group, and that's a testament to them. When things seem to be their most difficult, they have a way of rallying around one another and looking to be at their best.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Kyrie Irving.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Here's Russell. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He is a shot-blocking threat.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. And Drummond kicks to Irving. He feeds it to Drummond. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Five seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as.
David, thank you as always. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.